Hello everyone. Welcome to Day Trade Options. I am just going to do a quick recap. Going to make it as quick as I can with the strategy that I use. Had a great day again today. Um, was really simple, easy trades today. It felt like it was pretty simple. I did have a pretty good, probably it was my most profitable trade of the day, which was a swing trade that I held, and it was for SMCI. I should have really actually doubled up. Looking back on my trade, I should have actually doubled up on the and got added more in this morning based off of what I saw. So let's get right into it. The LRC strategy is here. We've added extra levels to the new version. It's our version 4. Coming in very handy, exceptional. So really happy we added those levels. Um, Looking at pre-market, we were just watching or I was watching what SMCI was doing since I was in a swing trade, and I really wanted to see it stay above 41, and it did. And as the market opened, this area right here was just the prime entry for a breakout move. More aggressive, but you really had everything you needed. You
200
have
EMA cross up.
you have the let me make this a little bolder. There we go. You have candle move down and then just start wicking up right away. And this candle just kept going, right? So I actually I waited until it closed, or the best entry would be the conservative entry would be to wait for it to close. Of course, this candle here, this wick down would concern you, but that's okay. Once you get this move above your 20, your 200, above your LRC, you get in. If it goes against you, your exit's out right here. So not a big deal. You don't want to, hopefully you don't get a huge one, but that's part of trading. That's a decision you have to make. Um, but you get in here. This is a big enough move to here. You could actually scale out, lock in some profit, scale out again, lock in more profit. This is where I actually exited my trade today. I missed all of this. I probably would have doubled. I had like a almost an $800 trade on it. I probably would have had what is that? Another, just guessing, another 600 added to that. Maybe a touch more, but um, I got out too early. I got out here. I think there were some other market things going on that caused me. I saw some others futures and such that started to reject levels at this time, so I decided to hop out. But SMCI kind of went up on its own while the market did pull back. So anyway, not the best trade. I mean, it was a great trade, almost $800, but getting out here was kind of nonsense. I didn't have a reason to. Other than I saw this pullback and I wanted to lock in as much profit as I could. So I'm happy with that. I did get 800. It should have been about 1400 up to here. And in reality, I may have, I don't know if I would have taken it at this level, but if I followed my rule set, I would have exited at least right there with the second red candle. Um, so in any event, it would have went from here to here, which is a pretty significant move. Let's say an extra $400. But anyway, um, really great trade, easy to manage, easy trade to get in. You have everything showing up for you right here with this strategy, and then you can see the rest of the day. The LRC, just you could have actually made money just trading that strategy if you really wanted to. The next entry would have been at this push down here, the close below the 200. You could have entered on this candle, got in, scaled out when it hit the yellow, exited on the second consecutive green, which would have been this one right here. Sorry, that one right there. Then wait for a pullback to the 20 EMA, You get your pullback. Could have entered there. You don't get any closes over, and you could literally hold. If you follow the 20 EMA strategy, the strategy is once you get in, you don't get out. There's two ways that I trade. One is like really conservative and just locking in profit, and then the other is trying to get the most out of the entire trend. And if that's the way you trade this, it can really benefit you. I don't know why I keep yawning, but sorry, it can really benefit you. In that if you got in here, the strategy is, if you haven't seen any of my videos or how I trade, is two red consecutive closes above the 20 EMA. So you get candle wicks over, but no closes, no closes. So if you got in here, you could have taken this all the way to right there. I'm sorry, when you're in a downtrend, two consecutive green closes. So you get in here and you would have taken this all the way to the end of the day. So probably just exit right here and get out because you didn't have two consecutive green closes over the 20 until the end of the day. Um, excellent trade, excellent strategy. If you trade it that way, it really does get you the most out of your move. The only concern with doing that, as you all know, is if you have, let's say you get pretty extended like you did here, and then all of a sudden you get this pullback. Well, this pullback could take you all the way down here before you get your second green candle. Well, if that happens, then you've lost a lot of what you gained.
200 EMA cross up.
One thing to note is when you have a really steep 20, it's probably best to take your profit, believe it or not, when it's really steep, like much steeper than a 45-degree angle. It's better to take your profit on your second red close. If you have a gradual 20 going down like this, and as well as the stock, that trend tends to lend itself to just stay. And the great thing about this is you're not going to lose anything much on a pullback above because it's just riding right there with it. So you have to use your discretion on that. Let me get to the next trade, which was NVIDIA was my first trade of the day. Trying to get this to, okay, I'll open it into a new tab, bring it over here. So this is what I did on NVIDIA. I'll get to but this was the trade I took. First thing this morning, it was really a simple trade. We watched, the price action pre-market. As soon as market opened, you get this big candle down, but then you see the buying pressure come in. Another strong candle up. I did not get in on this candle because I didn't want to trade into the 122. So I held. It went up to it on this candle, came back down. So I'm just like, oh, okay, well, maybe there's going to be a rejection and it comes down. But then you get this another red candle that pushes up pretty strong off the red LRC. Another green candle, and then this monstrous good buying pressure candle came in right here. So I took calls right at the close when this candle started up. I did scale out on the third and I exited all on the four and I missed all of this. Something happened during the market today that caused me to get out because I got out on this one at the same time I got out on SMCI. It was almost exact, within, maybe a 2 to 5 minute time frame, but I got out of both of them at the same time. So, an interesting thing that took place. I think we were just hitting like levels and starting to reject. So I decided when I saw this rejecting my LRC that was time, a good time for me to hop. So I hopped out of this. It was like a $309 profit. Not the best because I actually when I scaled out my first scale out, I I did I took most of them off. So I think I went in 8, I took 6 off, and then only held 2. So I didn't really gain on the bigger push up. I didn't gain as much as I could have. And I did that a couple times today. I did that also on Tesla. Um, Tesla, I had 2 really good trades. And again, just very, very easy trades. The price action wasn't the best on the first trade, which is right here. Got in just using the strategy, pretty simple stuff. Had to close here below the 200. Whoops. Thought I had my drawing tool up. Closed below the 200. Entered here. Got in, held, exited right here. So ended up with a 376. Or no, on that one. Let's see, on that one I had a 200 and something dollar profit, I think. Yeah, $244 profit on that one. And then on this NVIDIA trade, I had a much better, I had a $376 profit. And I'm Tesla, I think I said NVIDIA. Um, but you had this consolidation here, you broke it, entered, came down, pushed up. I think I may have scaled out on this tiny push, and then I exited on this double green and ended up with $376 on the Tesla trade. So pretty simple trades. Wasn't, I mean, the market really just kind of moved somewhat nicely today. There was some chop in some areas, but for the most part, it was really easy to manage, very easy to trade. And I think that was pretty much, yeah, that's it. I had 2 NVIDIA trades. Oh, I did have a loss on NVIDIA. Let me show you that. Because you need to see where the losses come in. And this wasn't I need to change my settings on my, this is my LRC. I was just uh, checking out some settings to see how they would work out on the bigger moves. So this is how I typically have it set up for now. And today, when I got in, it was literally right here. So I was looking for a couple things. And of course, we don't always know when we're going to get that great move or not, but I thought that this was going to be that time when we were going to get it. So I was watching this level here. Let me make that smaller so it's not so. I wanted to see this break above this structure. So we had a move above here. I didn't get in on this one, but I got, or I may have. It could have been either this one or this one. But when I got in on the break above this level and this level, thinking, okay, once we clear that high, this is going to continue up and maybe go up to make new highs up at the 125. That's really what I thought was going to happen. Just from, just experience trading, I felt pretty good about it. So I entered. I think I did enter here. I held on this. It pushed up off the red, came down below. I was like, oh, then I got this move. I was in profit right here, but not by much at all because I entered light. I think I only had 4 calls, and so my exit was going to be my pink LRC line, and so that's when I exited. I got a close right here, and I ended up getting out, and I lost 244 on that trade. So that was my only loss of the day. I ended up with a little over $1,600, and again, it was fairly simple to trade today. And if you guys are interested in this strategy, if it looks like something you would like to be a part of and join in a community trading it, we do trade live every day in my Discord. It's called Day Trade Options. If you just have some questions and want to learn more, you can come into I have a paid a portion of the Discord and a free portion. You're welcome to come in, ask questions. I will help out. I'll go live and walk you through how to trade the strategy even more if you like, and as long as I have the time. So if you're interested, I'll have the links in the description down below. I appreciate it. And as always, please hit that like button and subscribe. If you like what you see and want to continue getting updates and trade recaps, that would be awesome. And I will see you on the next video.